Well, we are back at it. We are at Snoqualmie Trailhead on the PCT, right before mile 2400. Last video, we got off trail for, I think it was 4 days to kind of rest and eat a bunch of food, figure out some insurance stuff, problems we had with our house. So we got that taken care of, feeling a lot better. Ready to do this next section. It's raining, of course. So we're doing all of our sorting and getting everything ready in the pit toilet area because it's dry. There's a roof here. So we're almost done. It's in the afternoon. It's like 5 o'clock. So we're just gonna walk a couple miles and camp at the first spot. Should be a little bit better weather tomorrow, and then even better the next day. So hopefully it won't be like rainy and gross the whole time. We have 60 or 70 miles to Stevens Pass, which is where we'll get off again to go to Leavenworth. And from Leavenworth, we might jump to Stehekin depending on how the closure looks. There's a big complex of fires in between Stevens Pass and Harts Pass. So for most of the hiking season, people have been jumping from Stevens to Harts through Stehekin. So we'll see. That's a couple days. We'll figure out. Hopefully it'll change before then, but that's the plan. Feeling better, full of food, carrying out a stupid amount of food. For 3 days, we have at least a week and a half. So, but we're not gonna go hungry, so I gotta keep the weight on, eating all the time. Let's get after it.
Made it to the trail. We're ready to get back to it after a few days of relaxing. I did get a new pair of shoes. The Trail Angels who gave us a ride back to trail took us to the REI. So I'm trying out the brand new Olympus 6s.
Dramatic. It's not that heavy.
It is.
Gotta keep them calories up. What?
Just making sure you're eating.
Yep.
So we made it in for the night right as the rain was starting. We did about 5 miles today from the road. We feel pretty rested with the 4 days that we took off. We're still feeling a little bit tired and sore. So we're probably gonna see how far we can go tomorrow. Maybe do at least 24, 25 miles, but we'll see how homeboy's doing.
I'm fine. Yeah, it was kind of surprising. I think because our bags were so heavy. It was a climb out of the pass, and we were feeling it. Our legs were hurting. Probably because, A, we took 4 days off, didn't stretch, and had really heavy bags. We haven't had bags that heavy in a while, so...
Since probably Tehachapi,
Probably
right?
Tehachapi, or like sometime in the Sierra with all of the snow gear and the can and all that extra stuff. So good that we'll have plenty of stuff to eat, plenty of snacks. We'll take a lot of snack breaks over the next couple days.
Yeah, get some calories in this one.
Yeah.
So it doesn't blow off the
It
mountain.
is so nice to be back on the trail, though. I'm so happy to be back out here.
Me too.
Back in the routine. It's very, very comforting. So
yeah, I love being in our tent and just cozying up in our sleeping bags. So
listen to the rain.
And listening to the rain. Yeah, it should start raining harder. We did get like a little delay in the rain,
Yeah.
so rain will start back up, and we always sleep so much better whenever it rains.
Yeah,
too,
definitely. Hopefully tomorrow it's dry enough to dry the tent out.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
so we can like find somewhere to dry everything out. But I did get a bag liner, so my stuff should be staying dry from now on. Yeah, I don't really have much else.
Not sure what's on this schedule for tomorrow, but it's the next 60 miles are supposed to be really pretty. So hopefully
Really
it's not super cold.
challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked to a few southbounders and they said it was pretty challenging.
Right. Hopefully it's not too foggy and rainy. So
Yeah.
that's the plan. We're gonna hit the sack. We'll catch y'all tomorrow.
Good morning. It is cold and damp. We are packing up pretty late today. It's about 8 o'clock. We don't have a plan for today. Just gonna walk until we're tired. Our bodies are pretty exhausted. We're kind of just out of it. But I think today's gonna be a pretty good day. Probably no sight of the sun today, but
We can hope. We can hope.
we can hope. Yeah, when we stop for like second breakfast, we'll stop and make a nice hot drink. Boost our spirits a little bit.
Mile 2400.
250 miles left.
That's right. Well, I'm sure walking over this rocky saddle would give you a pretty good view, but as you can see, we can't see more than a couple 100 feet, and this cliff literally just goes into the darkness, or into the fog. So I'm sure there's a good view there, but we're gonna keep walking because we can't see it. Yeah, they look a little smaller and a different color. Pretty cool though. It's really unfortunate the amount of fog that we've seen today. It's been rainy and foggy the whole day. We've been on this ridge line the whole day, which is perfect if it's a sunny day and terrible if it's windy and foggy because we get all the rain on top of the mountain.
It's still a good day.
Yeah, it's still nice. It's not raining hard, it's just kind of misting. So hopefully our campsite's in the valley, so hopefully we'll get down below this and maybe it'll just be foggy, hopefully not raining in the valley, but we'll find out.
Yeah, call it a short day. Chris needs to eat, and we can't go big days anymore for a while until we bounce back a little bit.
Yeah, we've got plenty of food to do short days, so that's what we're doing. You have no idea, but that looks like a sunny patch. Maybe. As you can see, morale is improved already. You can definitely see sun. So we did not video much today. It was raining and gross, so we got to the first water source of the day, and Beck found a camp spot, and we were like, let's just camp here. Got to camp at like 4, and we just sat in the tent, pitched the tent in between the rain spurts. We're under a couple fir trees, so we're kind of out of the rain, mist, whatever this is. Ate a bunch of food, got warmed up in our bags. It was pretty cold today. So yeah, we didn't do a big day today, but that doesn't really matter because we don't have a lot of miles left. We did a big skip and there's a fire in front of us, so we're gonna have to skip around that as well. Tomorrow we'll probably do a regular day. The weather is looking better for tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see. We'll believe it whenever we see it. But we're off the ridge. We kind of hovered around 6,000 feet today, which is cold and high up there. So we're down at 5, and we're gonna go down to 3 early tomorrow morning. So hopefully the weather's a little better down there. We're taking a trail down there that's around 3 for a while, so it should be pretty chill. So that is our update. Hopefully tomorrow will be a little better with better weather, but we'll see y'all then. Good night.